I'm realizing that I also have a defendant, AT&T corporate office. Do I have a representative from AT&T?
I'm not from AT&T. Link.
You're Mr. James Brown?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to call you up here. Brown versus AT&T corporate office. Come on.
Been here in your courtroom since May.
I saw.
And
All right. You
and
can go
these-
ahead and sit, sir.
Okay.
So this is SC 2022-209, James Brown versus AT&T corporate office. Sir, I have you as plaintiff, but I don't have any service on the defendant. I see this has been continued a
They've
number
been-
of times.
The sheriff, I've served them, and I went from Woodland to Los Angeles and back to Woodland, and I even got the Utilities Commission to get in touch with them, and they got them on the phone, and they got belligerent and said, "Get a lawyer," and hung up in my face. So I'm tried to kept, and I'm here now. So,
sir, I don't have any proof of service in the court's file
yeah.
telling me that you have served or tried to serve. If you want more time, I
Yeah,
can
maybe
continue
I'll
this
get the
again.
sheriff to, well, I have a letter from the sheriff saying that they couldn't reach him and this and that. Will that's from the sheriff in Los Angeles.
That's not going to
And
be
then,
enough. What I'm going to need
And
for you,
here's one right here.
sir, I'm going to need you to go to self-help and get advice on how to serve properly and file a proof of service. It's supposed to be filed 5 days before the hearing. I don't have anything in my file, so I can't evaluate whether you've served properly or not.
Well, this is from the sheriff in Los Angeles.
I
And
hear
they sent
you.
me this letter back. So, I mean, this is not proof enough that they were served. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I mean, I can't reach them because they're in Texas, but even the sheriff can't reach them. It's been sheriff department here in Woodland, Sacramento, and Los Angeles that can't reach them. So
Sir,
what am I supposed to do? I mean,
and I can't give you legal advice on how to serve, but have you been to the self-help center?
Yeah, that's where I started from, upstairs,
All
and
right.
got that. They told me, they gave me this sheriff papers, and they've been, and this come back from the Los Angeles Sheriff Department. Attorney or litigation that said the following is returned to you unpossessed for the following issues. And then they had different ones. They talk about AT&T is not an entity and stuff like this entity. You can't serve a certain person. And upstairs, they told me to serve these people. So who's right and who's wrong? I mean, this is crazy. I mean, I've had 2 sheriff departments and they can't reach them. So how would I reach them? If
Mr.
they
Brown?
can't.
If you're not getting an answer that's helpful to you from the self-help center in this courthouse, there's also a self-help website on just the California courts website. It's not YOLO court specific, but it's self-help on the California courts website. And you could go there as well. You could also see if there's low income or pro bono help. That means lawyers that help people with no money. Lawyers don't come in and represent people in small claims court, but they can give you advice on how to serve properly if you can find somebody. What I need you to do is tell me a continuance date that you want to come back. And when you get the defendant served, you file a proof of service ahead of time so that I can evaluate whether service is proper before I go forward with your trial, okay?
All right. So you're gonna give me the information self-help?
What I'm going to do is direct you to the California courts website. There's a
Okay.
button for self-help. You can find it if you go to the website. And what day we should go, I would say, let's set this out for at least a couple of months, give you a chance to do the research that you need to do and do whatever kind of service you need to do.
Well, I have a couple of, they just put a fraud thing on AT&T because of a couple of things they found out about the phone service. They added an extra phone on my bill, and they wouldn't take it off. They tried to put one on my daughter's line when she moved to Texas. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, they're the only entity in Yolo County, so you can't go to no other place but AT&T. And maybe some people in here probably got AT&T because they say they don't serve no other area.
Mr. Brown?
Like Comcast.
I can't make any kind of ruling. I can't go forward with your trial without service on the defendant. So I'm looking out
Why can't you
to,
just fine them? I mean, if they don't, they don't appear to court.
Mr. Brown,
Yeah.
until you've served them and you've
Yeah.
provided proof of service to the court, I cannot go
Well,
forward.
I have
I
that.
can't give you any kind of, what you're describing to me is not
Okay.
proof of service on the defendant. I'm not even gonna look at that. It needs to be filed ahead of time, and I'm gonna put you out to November 27th, 9 a.m. Okay, sir?
Okay,
Write that down. We're not gonna send out notice. It's gonna be here in Department 2. You can zoom in or you can come in person
okay, thank you.
and file that proof of service ahead of time so I can evaluate it, okay? Madam Clerk, you with me?